ascending aorta.
Okay.
Aortic arch.
Aortic arch.
The same place?
Right here.
Descending aorta.
Can't
Down
really
into
see
here. You
it.
can't really see it. It
It's
would
in
go
here.
down here.
Right.
Yeah. And abdominal
Abdominal
aorta.
aorta.
That's right here, is it
Right.
not? Because it's so what
Below the abdomen.
the diaphragm. Yeah.
Yeah, below the
Anything below the diaphragm is yeah. Brachiocephalic trunk.
Brachiocephalic trunk is right here before they branch into two.
Oh,
so
that's
right
right.
here.
Because the artery has 3 branches, and this is the one on the right. There's one branch off the aorta that goes to the right, and that's the brachiocephalic trunk.
Right here.
And then common carotid artery. Where's the common carotid artery?
It would have to be
here.
yeah, but there's internal and external.
All right.
You know
yeah,
what I
so
mean?
yeah, there's like 2 of each. So this
Yes.
would both be subclavian, for example. So let's flip to the next. Just flip to the next page.
So did you? I say that this was the internal carotid because it supplies inside the brain. External carotid artery.
That's good. Superficial temporal.
Superficial temporal artery.
Maxillary. So that's
Maxillary.
the maxilla moves. Yeah, so that's going to be right here, right? Maxilla.
Maxillary, right here.
Oh, it starts up here?
Yes.
Okay.
Maxillary.
Awesome. So occipital.
I thought you were pointing something. I was like, what am I
Occipital is
looking at?
right back
Occipital.
here.
I know, I was like, you're pointing
Occipital
at
is right back here.
Okay.
Occipital
what?
artery, the red
Artery.
ones. We're just doing all the red colors. So we're just doing arteries. So every point will be the red color. So occipital artery,
Facial
facial artery. This one that starts from here and goes all the way to the front. That's the red facial artery.
Lingual artery.
Lingual artery, the second one right here, the red color, below the facial, the second one. This is the lingual. Okay?
Celiac trunk.
Celiac trunk. This from here to here. It's a trunk from here to here. This is the whole celiac trunk. The celiac trunk will have other arteries coming out of it. So,
Common hepatic artery.
common hepatic artery,
There's a
right
gastric.
here. That's
So
the
this is
common hepatic artery. Okay? And then we have gastric artery, this one that's pointing outwards, this one.
Splenic.
This one that goes towards the spleen. This is the spleen. So this artery that follows its way to the spleen.
Pulmonary artery.
Pulmonary arteries,
Right
that's
here.
correct. Yes, on both sides. Fibula, down here. Good, that's it. Fibula. All right, interior mesenteric.
Inferior.
Oh, I mean, sorry, inferior mesenteric. Correct. Yes. So it is a branch of the
Keep it on there.
Of the
Cephalic
celiac
trunk.
trunk. Celiac trunk, right?
yes.
Gotcha.
It's
Celiac
celiac.
trunk.
celiac.
Yes. So that is
So-
one of the branches of the celiac trunk.
That's the inferior mesenteric
mesenteric
artery.
artery.
And this is
Okay.
the superior mesenteric artery.
This is the superior mesenteric
And
artery.
here are the
These
gonadal
are the gonadal
arteries.
arteries. So, and including the gastric, right? So all those are on there.
Now we move to the arms.
Celiac trunk. So now we go to the axillary.
Axillary artery.
Axillary. It looks like a ring around the armpit. Axillary.
Ulnar.
Wait, brachial. This is brachial.
Yes, brachial.
So brachial, on the brachial, of course, just like the name says, on the brachial, right? And then ulnar, to the pinky, ulnar, and then radial to the thumb. When you check in your easiest pulse, the radial pulse, That's where you usually check for the radial pulse. When you do this, you're checking for the radial pulse.
Right. Ophthalmic artery. Would that be
Ophthalmic is inside the eye. You wouldn't see it on this model, but it's usually interior coming out from the eye. That's ophthalmic.
Oh wait, we could find it in here.
No, it's just.
Can
let's
you?
just finish up on the.
Yeah, we
This
can
guy
do
first.
that.
I'm sorry, I did not mention. I was
Okay,
just
so
thinking.
dorsalis pedis.
Pictures, yeah.
Dorsalis pedis, right here.
Oh, yeah, that's
Dorsalis pedis.
cerebral arterial circle.
Cerebral arterial circle is the whole of this. Or the circle of
Right
Willis
here, circle of Willis.
is the whole of this.
This whole
Yeah,
Are you
the
sure?
whole
I thought it was
thing.
this.
This is
Just
no
this.
up to because these are the
Including
vertebrals.
that?
Yeah, this is the basilar and then whatever. So okay, so basilar. This is the basilar.
Oh, interesting. I thought it was just this part.
This is the basilar,
Kind of like
and then we have posterior cerebral. Posterior cerebral, right here, and then you have posterior communicating. This one's right here. These two are the posterior communicating. And then you have pulmonary trunk. We did pulmonary trunk. And then you have
Pulmonary trunk.
Well, the trunk is right here.
yeah,
We did the
pulmonary
arteries.
trunk. And then going back to here, anterior cerebral. This one's right here. Anterior cerebral. You see the ones that are coming up that way? That's the anterior cerebral. And then anterior communicating. Anterior communicating is this part here in the middle. It's like a bridge between
Communicating the two, what are these?
anterior cerebrals. So these two are the anterior cerebrals. They've been communicating. They're attached by the anterior communicating. So this would be the posterior communicating, okay? Because it's attaching the two posterior cerebrals.
Cool.
Okay, so we finished with the circle of Willis. However, it's not on the book, but this is the vertebra. It's not on the lab sheet, but this is the vertebra. Okay, another one. I don't know if it's here but not, but this is the internal carotid. These two are the ones that bring the blood inside the brain.
Into the brain.
Yes. So the interior carotid and the vertebral. And then we go back to renal. Renal to the kidneys. So where you see the kidneys, where the kidneys. Yes. So these are the renals.
Say again.
Renal artery.
Venal artery.
RENAL is for the kidneys.
Common
So-
iliac.
And then we have the common iliac right here before it branches.
Into the external
So
iliac.
it branches into the first branch is the internal, and then after that point it's called the external iliac. So common iliac, internal iliac, external iliac.
And then femoral artery.
Now if we go down, this is the femoral artery,
Popliteal.
and then at the popliteal, the back, this is the popliteal,
Posterior tibial.
and then you have the posterior tibial going all the way down, posterior tibial, and then you have the anterior tibial, which pops up from the front of the tibia. This is the anterior tibial artery, and then we have the fibular artery,
And then the last one is the hepatic artery,
hepatic
which is
artery.
going to go to the spleen. So that's
No,
going to be.
that would be the splenic.
Oh,
So you want the
Hepatic
hepatic
is the-
artery,
We
the one
already
that
did.
goes to the liver.
Liver.
There's hepatic portal, and there's the hepatic artery.
All right.